Welcome to the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Washington Huskies, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Michigan Wolverines. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Washington will kick off as this one gets started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Michigan's offense will come out first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
And they can't complete the bullet pass on 3rd down. And the Wolverines line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. No fair catches here, looking for room. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. So Washington's offense will go to work for the first time. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that Yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. Washington sends out the punt team. On his way back from the 20. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Back to throw, it's Underwood. Rushes on him. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking for space, it's Haynes. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Wolverines are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. It's caught. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. The give to the lone running back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. From the gun. Give on the inside. And it's on the ground. And the ball will bounce out of bounds on the fumble. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. On 3rd and short, the power run here. And the Wolverines will keep this drive going. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Morgan. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. He'll keep it himself. Oh, he's got some space. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Michigan.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Louisville may not be leaving town with a blowout victory, but they'll take a dub away from L&N Stadium every time. The Cards have been racking up road wins since the Lee Corso days, and they'll get another one today. A collision between ranked teams always impacts the big picture, fellas, and it appears that's the case again today.
How about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. They'll go to the ground. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. More than 100,000 making their presence felt. A huge 3rd down here in the big house. Here comes the heat. Quickly out to the tight end. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Kick is in the air. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Back to pass, it's Underwood. Working that left side now. All out of space. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. And how about this guy upholding that linebacker tradition of a Shaq Thompson or a Mason Foster?
And you think about those guys that can do a little bit of everything. They can play their run and be physical, but they have the athletic ability to play in coverage. Just versatile defenders.
The Wolverines now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on second down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
And the Wolverines decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Here's the handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Right back to it. Past the first down marker and still running. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. They'll move the wide receiver. Williams will pass. Under fire.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
And you want to talk about game tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. The Huskies come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Middle linebackers because they're right in the middle of the defense. You put guys that have a nose for the football because they literally line up over the football every single time. They play the run well, and look at this. How about this? Rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, getting a big sack.
The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Give to the running back. Can't get him to the ground. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23. Second down, they'll go to the air. Moving out of the pocket. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. The Wolverines line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll try to run for it. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, the ground game. Nice move, create some space. They use that sideline as a defender and get him out of bounds at the 36. Looking to pass, it's Underwood. Oh, they're after him. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And I think that time he was trusting his pocket awareness and his arm a little bit too much. You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position. If you see a crease, you just got to take off and get it.
And the Wolverines will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin them deep. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Back to pass. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Big noise in the big house for this huge third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Washington sends out the punt team. Takes it on the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Using his legs, it's Haynes. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. The Wolverines can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Out of the gun, the running back has it. It's a running room. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Wolverines, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield. It's Underwood. Fires to the middle. It's complete. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's McCulley.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
The Wolverines in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They're facing a 3rd down. Wants to go up top. Setting up the screen. There he goes! He's run out of bounds, but they've got it now 1st and goal. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. They played keep away with the football, but if this defense can make one more stop on 3rd and goal, they might force a field goal attempt. Touchdown, Wolverines! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on for this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. Clemson is ahead early in Death Valley, but that's not exactly Trevor Lawrence out there. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 4 over SMU. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
You could tell he saw that grass open up, and he was not handing that football off. He was taking it himself. His eyes got enormous, chewed up the big play. Nice big chunk play for this offense.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Boston. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Line getting set on second down. Williams looking for a man. Using the quick game. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Huskies are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They're going to go to the air on third and short. Steps away. Running into the open space. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. This Washington offense moving quickly down the field. Finding open areas. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Not this time. After finding running room on the previous play and nowhere to go this time around as the defense rises up. These two running games so far, and dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. First play of the period will be a second down. They'll run play action. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He's loose down the middle. And after the interception, he brings it back and gets it inside the 35.
And they don't get their hands on the ball often, but how about the big defensive line? When they do, it's fun to watch. It might take a while, Jesse, but he started to move that thing down the field.
He sure did. He just reminds everybody he's an athlete, too. This guy had some big-time moments in high school on the offensive side of the football, and he's living on defense in college. That's where he's going to make his money at the next level, but that was an unbelievably athletic play.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Power football with the run. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. The Wolverines with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Back to throw, it's Underwood. Tight end finds a soft spot. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Looking downfield on first down. He's got it. Oh, and the defense shoves him out of bounds at the 2. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll move the tight end. Leaves it with the running back. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Michigan. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Mano-a-mano, the offensive line gets it done. Driving the defense back, creating an easy lane for that running back. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off play action on first down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the grab. It's Boston. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
What a great play. Winning one-on-one, getting home and getting a sack. And that kind of effort is going to get the big house fired up. These 100,000-plus Michigan Wolverine fans are on their feet screaming because of that dominant play right there coming from their D-line.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Pressure coming. They'll run the screen. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Fires left. He's got it. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Wide open downfield. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's McCulley. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. Picks up enough to get the 1st and 10 from the 13. And the Wolverines kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. The inside handoff. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Bring in the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Wide receiver going in motion. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. They're setting up the screen. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. He splits the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Got the quick completion. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. Williams will pass. Got his man quickly. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. Wants to throw it. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
But for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front of the point of attack.
Washington sends out the punt team. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Takes the handoff. It's Haynes. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work. Got it in the middle. It's Klein. The Wolverines get it past the sticks. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. It's Underwood. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Got to protect the merchandise, gets down without taking a hit. And the Wolverines will try to pin them back with the punt. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Handoff from the gun. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Coleman. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. Off the play fake. Got out of trouble and throws. Caught near the sidelines. Will pick up a few before going out of bounds. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air. It's Underwood. He lofts one down the sideline. Snags it inside the 20. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30-plus.
Man, this quarterback is having a 1st half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for me.
They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Running the red zone, it's Marshall. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Tight end now in motion. Single back formation, and they give it to it. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Here's the pressure. And the heat gets there. And they get him down. It's a 15-yard line.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. And this one is perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Clemson is currently ahead early right now in Death Valley, but they just haven't been able to separate themselves offensively. They're up by 8 over SMU. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Makes the catch. It's Boston. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Williams looking for a man. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. The Huskies come to the line needing just inches for the first down. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. And he just needed a few inches, and he didn't get it. The defense denies this offense. The kick is on its way. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to run it. Took care of it himself. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. Smashes him with the stiff arm. He now has 85 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. To the air on first down. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. They'll send the tight end in motion. To the air on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Moore. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Snap from the gun on third down. The quick out. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. The Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. Here's a heat. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Pocket breaking down. Got it in the middle. It's Klein. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Got the quick pass. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. And the Wolverines didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down. Intercepted to stop the threat. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. They'll start this drive with a pass. The short hand, it's Williams. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. That's caught. It's Evans. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. And the Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Fires to the big fella. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Trying play action. He lobs one high down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Punt is on its way. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Scanning the field, it's Underwood. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Clock's still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. They'll leave it with him. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, one half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Ann Arbor. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering two things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? With that said, let's send it back to the fellas in the booth at Michigan Stadium.
The Wolverines will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. The Huskies are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Got it behind the line. It's Green. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Williams will pass. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll go back to the ground. That'll be a gain of about 7. Leaves him with 3rd and 3. And the Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. He'll do it himself. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? This offense has it with really good field position. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
And the Wolverines have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Now facing a 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. How about this confidence in the running game? And he picks up 9, just short of the marker. It'll be 4th and 1. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Williams looking for a man. Lets it fly. It's caught downfield. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's Evans. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. Off play action. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. That's reeled in. It's Boston. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Washington sends out the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Back to pass on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Still on his feet at the 35. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. They'll go to the counter play. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Wolverines trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Fires to the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Catch in the middle. It's Cleescore. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. They're going to run it. Nice move there. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. They'll move the tight end. From the shotgun, the inside give. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. To the air, it's Underwood. He'll take a deep shot here. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Got a man, it's Klein. He is stopped at the 47-yard line, and that's not nearly enough to move the chains. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity ladder. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Coleman. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. The give to the back. Oh, he's got a chance. Turning on the Jets. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Huskies can really attack on this second and short. Quickly to the tight end. Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory. Off the play fake on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. Smashes through the tackle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. He wants to throw it again. Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He makes the tackle at the 23-yard line, but not before a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. Williams will pass. He's got it down the middle.
When you run your slant route and it's against man-to-man, one thing you know you're going to get is hit. When that wide receiver catches the football, slants don't open up wide open. Linebackers are going to be there, safeties are going to be there, so you got to be able to take that hit and hold on to that football.
And the Huskies back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quick strike complete. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. And he will score. Touchdown, Huskies. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Bangs it through for an extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Man, we've been anticipating this top 15 matchup all week. Let's show you how things are playing out. Clemson has the lead currently, but they've been in a dogfight all day today and just haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 8 over SMU. Any big changes in this ACC clash, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. On the move, it's Marshall. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. And the Wolverines can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Lets it fly. Intercepted, and finally this defense makes a play. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make the play. You've got to put the ball on his body. That throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on. Now, I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looks comfortable in a flash drive.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the 3rd downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. A low-line drive and not his best work. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. To the air, it's Underwood. Makes the catch. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Wolverines really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle, it's Moore. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Lofts one high and deep. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown Wolverines. I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the crud out of them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some feel good. And the other side, well, they're just taking it right to the house.
Lining up to add another. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the final 53 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Washington. And the returner is stopped. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Williams. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. He's still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Motion from the wide receiver. Williams looking for a man. Finds his target down the middle. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down.
Good enough for 1st down.
Looking to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Evans. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
At the 33. Brings up.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in the 2nd half.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Washington sends out the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. On the run, it's Haynes. Fighting off the defender. Got the first down. Looking for more. He now has 111 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. They'll give it to him again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Now they'll run it to the right here. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. With the catch, it's Morgan. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Wolverines have this offense rolling. They'll give it to the back. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On the move. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Give to the back. Tough, hard-nosed running. He got 3, but he needed 4. It's 4th down and 1. This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Find some fresh air. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. The Huskies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Pulls it in. It's Williams. It's a seam wide open. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
That's a first down for the offense.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. It's Horton. Fires to the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the catch. It's Lawson. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Makes a grab past the marker. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. They're working that left side. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets them up at the 26 with the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Hand off from the shotgun. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. And the Huskies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. Deep shot for the end zone. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. He'll take another shot here. Touchdown, Huskies. Made the grab in the end zone for the score. In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. But I think there are some things that they can take into next week from this performance.
No doubt. Offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. And you can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going that maybe you can build on.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
Splits the uprights. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Rutgers is just getting blown off the field right now there in Jersey, and at this rate, I'm not sure this won't get worse. They're trailing by 25 to Oregon. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. To the ground with the back. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. The Wolverines with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. To the ground. He's got it again. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Moore. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The give on the option. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll ride the hot hand. He's in open space downfield. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Handoff to the single running back. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. It's Underwood. Got it in the middle. It's McCulley. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Wolverines had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Motion from the wideout. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Trying to set up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
Up 2. Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. They'll play it safe and try for 3. Absolutely center cut. And that will extend their lead even further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Coming out with it, it's Clark. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Pulls it, fired complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got a man. It's Lawson. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Hitting just inside their own 20. They need to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun. Wants to pass. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Going for it all. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Quarterback on the keeper.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the 1st down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. And this is some kind of belief in your kicker. They are sending him out there to try to get 3 from way downtown.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe for a 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Williams. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. Rush is on him. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the 4th quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after you, as you saw it on that sack there.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
Washington sends out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Opening play of the drive from the 39. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And he fights his way forward, gets away from 1, but not much doing on that one. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Keep it on the ground. What a cut. Now he's loose. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Looking for room. It's Haynes. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes 1 deep. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Reese, I know you're a little bit of a front runner, so you probably would quit. You'd probably sub yourself out and take yourself out of the game. But I like that they're continuing to fight. Keep fighting. You never know what's going to happen. Actually, you know what? I know you're not going to win, but it doesn't matter. Keep fighting to the very end.
Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. To the air on first down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
The Huskies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Gives it on the option. Oh, what a cut! And he'll be brought down. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. They go to the wide receiver screen. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Hands it off. There he goes. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.